Hi everyone, this is Miss Sonia, and I've had people ask me, how do I write a story using the picture of Jazzy? Well, let me show you now, okay?
When writing a story, you have many things to think about. But every story has to have three things. It needs a beginning, a middle, and an end. In the beginning, you decide who are your characters. Then you show us where they are. In my story that I wrote for this video, my characters are Jazzy and Bob the squirrel. I show you with the picture that they're in a fenced backyard. In the middle of the story, you tell us what happens. If something goes wrong, you must tell us how it's fixed. In the end, you show us if your characters have learned anything from their experience. You listen and find out if Jazzy and Bob are any different at the end of the story. Once you have your story mapped out or written down with a beginning, a middle, and an end, you need to think about pictures. With the Jazzy cutout, you can do almost anything. You can draw a backdrop on paper. You can use paper to cut things out, shapes, trees, mountains, fences. You can use a camera and put Jazzy on things, like on the tree, or in things like the birdhouse, or stick her between things like these two vines. You can even just hold her with your fingers like this. For my story, I chose to cut out paper trees and animals. It's nothing fancy, but it works. Here's how the story turned out. Jazzy loved chasing Bob the squirrel around her backyard. Bob loved the acorns that fell into Jazzy's backyard. He was scared of Jazzy, but knew that he could run faster and that Jazzy could not go beyond the fence. One day, somebody forgot to close the gate. Jazzy ran out after Bob. Bob took off for the woods. Deep into the woods, Jazzy realized she was lost. She couldn't find Bob. She heard a scary voice say, "Hoot, hoot, who are you?" Then she heard another voice, "Someone is in the woods, and I think I'll have them for lunch." Jazzy yelled for Bob. "Bob, are you here? I'm lost. I'm scared. Please help me." Bob gathered acorns and threw them at the snake. The snake slithered away. The owl swooped down and tried to grab Bob. Jazzy jumped and knocked the owl away. The owl flew off. They returned to the backyard. Jazzy and Bob became friends. Bob didn't run away like he used to. The game of chase became a game of tag. And Jazzy never left the backyard again. The end. So you see, you meet Jazzy and Bob in the beginning. In the middle, Jazzy is lost in the woods and scared by the animals. Bob helps her, and she helps Bob. In the end, you find they have become friends and play together nicely, and Jazzy never leaves the gated yard again. Okay, now go write your own story using Jazzy as a main character. Good luck!